is up? We are back. Quick little PSA before we get things going. If anybody saw it and hasn't been on yet, Konami dropped a player survey. I've got that up here. I feel like this is like the little things we should probably be doing in our community to make sure they want to keep making this game. So yeah, I feel like if everybody wants who's been at this and has input, this is the place to do it. I feel like these are the little things that are important. If we want them to keep localizing, we want to get more Haki no Kiseki, because that's a big thing you can highlight. I feel like it's well worth it. Also, it was brought to my attention in the first place. Thank you to those of you who commented, or if you didn't comment and did this anyway, but if you've already done this, and there was a question about like influencers, streamers, that sort of thing, and people were putting me. And if that was the case, thank you so much. And if you have it and you wouldn't mind, I mean, I would appreciate it. Obviously, don't have to, but yeah, it was really cool to see when people said, "Hey, I threw you in the Konami survey." Like, kind of blew me away. So thank you guys very, very much for that. Yeah. Also, want a PSA. It is opening weekend for WPBL, the Women's League. I actually have the second screen on right now for opening day as I'm playing this. I almost didn't want to stream tonight because of it. I feel like that's more important than me. Mark Wears Hats is a pro women's sports enterprise. So yeah, if you're not doing anything this weekend, whether if you want to put them on with a second stream or second screen for me or with me, I'm losing it. Late nights might not be my best time of the day, but if you're have them on as a second screen on ESPN Plus or watch tomorrow's game, but more baseball is good baseball. We want more baseball. Women deserve to play baseball, so yeah, that's what we're about here. 3 days from Hokushin, let's go. Oh, we got our 40th pro player. Let's go. Got the radar gun and the power bat, sick. What up, Raven? Good timing. Yeah, opening day for Hokushin is going to be sweet. Definitely throw some of that on. I don't know if we'll do the stream, but at least have it on. Maybe I'll live something yet. No. We'll figure something out. I don't want to overcommit. 2 days left of training camp, heading into our summer tournament. No, fall tournament. We lost summer tournament. That's where we're at. Number 1 and number 2 playing each other. Ooh, that kind of hurts. Eesh. I mean, literally, I guess at least they'll play each other in the tournament. That's big. But that feels a little disappointing. Knock 2 out that fast. Or knock somebody out that fast. Jeez, all those. Training camp day. I just said that too. Doing it. Give that to anybody. Use that one. We have a radar gun. Oh, that stinks. Hey, S is on. Take all 5. Oh yes, I was just saying that. I was just highlighting the survey. I did the same thing, told everybody else to as well. We'll take a practice game. Probably gotta go Kubota, right? I'll get that poise up. Nice. That's huge. Hopefully he becomes a workhorse for us. Hard hitter. Bang. All right. Great 2 days of training camp. Full stack, let's go. Those bats cooking. Oh. Summer Hokushin final. Oh, contender rated. Oof. All right. See if we can get a big win. We made it to quarters. I think it's about where we made it, but yeah, it happens. Yeah, I think that's about how far this team made it in the summer. I mean, the big one we had was that spring prefectural that we won and like beat a prestigious or a powerhouse, kind of completely out of nowhere. Well, that's not what we're looking for. Let's go. All right, Maeda, I see you. Let's go, Cap. What? Right. Hang on. Jesus. Some distance to it. Didn't need distance. Goodbye me. Man, he is slow getting to first. One big swing, just see what happens. Oh, not worth it. This is probably a bad idea. He's never gonna make. Oh, not even close. Oh, that was dumb. That was so dumb. Nah, because I'll still do stuff like that. I don't need to change it. I feel like we haven't won too many games yet. Ooh, Minami Sato's getting rocked. Didn't expect that. like that double play is going to cost me. And nothing to do about that. Let's see if we can hold him a third. Ooh, not like that. Jeez. That hurt. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I never even thought about it, but yeah. I guess as soon as you touch, it commits. I feel like that double play on that bad tag up is going to cost me. No one's hurting right now. Oh, strike. Good. Strike him out. Yes, there we go. That was an A power too. That was a big one. Yeah, there's not. It is a little frustrating. I don't know. I never really thought about it until Raven said that. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize it, but no, there's not. I guess maybe the indicator, having that on kind of makes up, like, evens that out. But yeah, you definitely, once you commit, you commit. I'm hanging in there. Like, out of gas, huh? Not really. Okay, stamina's getting better. Thought I had him. Right. Oh. Catch him in. Kinda. Here we go. Way to get out of it. 170. That's insane. I definitely got up into like the 120 range, and I'm like, ooh, I feel bad. There we go. And my 8 is up. Let's see if we can get 2 today. Oh, we get a huge double. My Ada. Oh no, it definitely is. I mean, I think maybe things are changing now, but it's very much been a traditional thing for a long time of, yeah, you go every day, all day. Like, you're pitching the whole game, you're coming back tomorrow and you're pitching the whole game again. I think it's softened like a little, but it's definitely in the culture. Oh, what up, Unknown? Dig that. Unfortunately, well, fortunately or unfortunately, I feel like most of our whole community is mostly dudes. But everybody is welcome. So small. He got it. Oh yeah, I don't know if he's still here. Baseball Coach was in here. He was saying teams number 1 and number 2 are playing each other. Oh yes, it does, and I know. Yeah, Edok Polo definitely doesn't have contact yet, so his meat's small. That means something different over here. It is funny they changed that. They changed that translation. Somebody took a look at that one. Actually, can I? Actually, we'll leave Cora. Yeah, apparently. It is. Yeah, that's gonna be nuts. Right, let's see if I'm gonna base it. I mean, it's like I was saying when he threw that out there that it was like it stinks that one of them is going to go down so early, but it's cool that it's guaranteed they'll play each other. Maybe I'll see what times that one's on and maybe try to catch it. Oh, Brando, what up, dude? Yeah, week's been good. Got a good Saturday. Got like all my errands done. So tomorrow's just a chill day. Weird, man. The sweeper. All right. That's a big start. Break down a contender to start our day. Let's go. I think I accidentally changed that one back, but yeah, I do have the square for manual. Thanks, S. Oh, that I'm not sure. Okay, cool. The first Okinawa and Osaka. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't see who it was. He just said it was the number 1 and number 2 teams. Hey, Jonathan, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. That's awesome. Nice pizza delivery. I love it. I had a super low-key Mexican night of like quesadillas and chips and dip. Awesome. And yeah, I do think ESPN Plus did put out, or like, yeah, ESPN did do some kind of doc. That or Netflix. Oh, it might be Netflix. One of the two, or maybe both. Maybe both. There's also a really good one from Baseball Doesn't Exist on YouTube. He did a pretty good doc on high school baseball. or just like kind of Japanese baseball in general, but a lot of it like Hokushin focused and high school focused, and kind of gets into like some of the seedier stuff too. So like yeah, because I mean there is some like not so great like abusive things that have gone on, which is not awesome, but it seems like there's steps to fixing a lot of that. Oh, yeah, there we go. See, great minds think alike. Take free control. It's big. Full stack push-ups. Let's go. Swole. Like if they changed it to mini games, oh, see, I feel like that would get. I don't know if I need that. I feel like that might get a little repetitive, a little fast. I kind of dig just like the selections for that. Yeah, see the 10,000. See, like that's the stuff we're getting away from. That's the abusive stuff we don't like. Oh, but if you guys missed it on, because none of you guys watch my college football stuff, but whatever, I'll forgive you. But I was saying off stream, I started playing, and I'd mentioned, oh, yep, we're doing that again. Off stream, I've been playing Persona 5, and I had mentioned before because the topic came up about like open world sports games, and how I'm like, if it's just gonna be like a menu like 2K has with my player, I don't need it. Get it out of here. Like if it's just to go to the equipment thing to get the cosmetics, or to go to a different thing to get your training points, whatever. No. But I think, and I had said at the time, like, but if they made it, I'm not familiar really with the franchise, but what I know about Persona, that would be the way to do it. And now that I'm playing Persona, yeah, I'm 100% in on. Don't know who I'm playing against, so we're gonna keep the lineup. Crap. Oh, we only have one lineup anyway. We only have like 3 guys on the bench. If it was that style of open world career mode for like high school baseball, I would be so in. That would be like the greatest baseball game ever made. Where like you walk around and like have to make decisions, and there's like a story element of like choices you can make, and then you build up to every game. I would be so in on that. Like you could have like affinity systems like you have in Star Mode in this. Like you have different relationships with different people, and like you got to make choices on how you want to spend your schedule, but it would have different like effects to different like traits. And like studying could be a thing, kind of like how it is with like the books in this. So yeah, miss me with open world sports unless it's that. Brando, I am. Yes. Kind of like was. So like my heyday was like when I was in college, when I was watching a ton, and then in the years after kind of fell off for a while, and then kind of really picked it back up in like the last like 2-3 years. I'd say the last year of Attack on Titan, because that was the one series that was kind of always like had my foot kept in the door. So then it was finally like that last year, and then it was like, well, when that finished, I kind of was like, hey, you know what? I kind of want to find some new stuff, and like started watching more anime, reading manga for the first time. Favorite all time is Evangelion. Like that was the one that I think solidified it for me. That was like my first, like in heydays of college. Like picked it up like the first super deep, like subversive, like edgy sort of thing. So like that one's held up for me. That's one I always go back to. Like I think that's maybe like my favorite show ever. Not even just an anime. Favorite sports one that gets no love is, because I do like the sports ones a lot, but is this soccer show called Hungry Heart Wild Striker that doesn't exist. Nobody in the West knows about it. It never got an English release. I think it got a Spanish and like Portuguese release. But yeah, basically doesn't exist. Was made as like a tie-in for the 2002 World Cup, and then disappeared. It's awesome though, so good. There's like a fan dub out there on like Daily Motion that still exists. I highly recommend it. And then Hajime no Ippo was a huge one for me. That was kind of a big gateway one of like the first non like televised where I had to go find it myself. Oh yeah, so yeah, Attack on Titan I was a huge fan of. Like that was a big one for me in college, and I loved Dandadan. I actually loved the first season so much I started reading the manga, and then like I'm all or I may not have read this week's, but I'm like that I'm one chapter behind. It's like the only place like bootleg anime still exists that don't exist. It's funny. I've been on like a huge slice of life anime or slice of life romance kick the last like. Oh, Komodo, what? You didn't even try. You just like walked by the ball. What are we doing, dude? Like Inazuma 11? Yeah, probably. I played like the first like 5 minutes of one of the games, like one of the DS games. Maybe the first one, I don't remember. Or an early one. Oh, that would have been nice. But one I would definitely give a shot. It's gonna be a little too cartoonish than like, which obviously it's a cartoon medium, but like doesn't kind of take itself seriously. I don't know, or like kind of kiddish. Yeah. Oh, Haikyuu, I'm reading. I a little bit like I haven't been super diligent about it, but I'm trying to read that one first before I watch it. But yeah, big fan. I can understand why it's like the biggest sports series of the last decade. And like I'll read all the new ones that come out in the Jump magazine, and like you can see why Haikyuu is so good. Like how good it is in comparison to everything else. It's like perfect. The golf one I got a few episodes into. Because I play golf, I'm a little too close to the situation where it's like tough for me to get into. Like there's too much weird stuff in it that's like not real golf that I bet it's how a lot of like people who play sports, like other sports, will see certain ones. I don't know, people like baseball players hate Ace of Diamond for the same reason. It's just too And then yeah, I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. Read the manga for that one over the last couple of years, and like kind of rediscovered how much I like that series by the manga. Like if you've only ever watched the American Funimation dub of Dragon Ball, I implore you to read it. It's so different in a great way, and like read it all the way through, starting from chapter 1. Like Toriyama's just funny, man, and I don't think anybody really realized it in America how funny his writing is. Like, reading the whole manga makes the Buu saga make so much more sense. It makes it so much better. Without a doubt. And yeah, One Piece I'm reading too is fantastic. I'm in Thriller Bark right now. I'm like maybe a third of the way caught up, give or take, or a quarter. I forget what number they're on. In the 1200s. I have a Mal page set up on my that's mostly up to date at this point in my my link tree. If you want some like ideas and stuff that I like, if you feel like we would get along in that sense. Oh, Toriko, I'm not up on. You know, I've seen the name. I can't place it though. I'm enjoying Toilet Bark. I just don't read it as much as I should. Once I started doing the weeklies, like I thought that was going to be a great idea, and then it takes up more of my time than I wanted to, so I'm not actually reading like back issues, like backlog stuff. I kind of I might have bit off a little more than I can chew. I feel like I flew through like the first 300 chapters, and then like the next 250 or so, or like whatever I'm at now, have been accidentally a slog. Oh. Yeah, I've been on a huge like slice of life kick. A lot of the high school stuff is just fun. Current like You and I Are Polar Opposites is fantastic. And that one I watched the dub just because I saw how wacky it was, and I'm so in. It's so good. The Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, if that's what it's called, that one's fantastic. Cool, like older-ish, like adult slice of life. That one's a lot of fun. Wash It All Away from earlier this year was cool. That was like a beginning of the year, like a winter one. Just like super, just relaxing, like total vibes show about a girl that just like owns a laundromat. Let's see. Binged Quintessential Quintuplets last week, and that one kind of messed me up a little bit. I don't know. That one's a good one. So, yeah. And a lot of that was kind of why I kind of picked up with the whole Mark Wears Hats thing. Like the branding of it was to do like reviews and stuff, and then the gaming kind of just took over. It's supposed to be a little bit of both, but I figured, you know what, we can talk pop culture in stream and have a good time and have our hangouts. Blue Box Season 2 coming out in October. That one's I'm super excited for. That was like the first manga I ever like binged, like that I really became like a fan of reading him. That's like my favorite thing. So super psyched for Season 2 of that. They did such a good job with the animation. Yeah, why not? We got one first year that can come off the bench. Oh, and Sword Art Online, I've been finally making my way through. That one, like, I know it came out like around the same time as Attack on Titan, and most people watched both, and I didn't, so I just finally got on that in the last like month or so. Upgrade your reputation by winning. That is the thing, is just by winning. I think it has like maybe more qualifiers in this one. Like you have to win certain conditions. I feel like before, I don't know if I just wasn't reading the instructions right, or But like the better teams you beat, because eventually once you get high enough, you like can only do it against good teams, where like beating small teams doesn't do anything for you. I feel like a fake Red Sox always shows up in every save I have. Or someone has Red Sox uniforms. Which makes no sense. Because then how could you ever have more than one? Or how could you have any? Oh, well. Let's get hit. Because, yeah, so they must have changed the qualifiers because we didn't win. I mean, we maybe won 3 springs, I guess. I don't know. But having never won a summer Hokushin, we literally maxed out what was super prestigious, super powerhouse in the old game. Literally could not go any higher. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I know like playing in like the big venues helps. Like that'll increase whenever you have like big games at big stadiums. How we doing, Diablo? How's my fellow devil? My fellow alumnus. Let's... I believe so. I think that's the word for it. Yeah. Was it like the rainbow card? Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah, if that's the rainbow, then yeah, that's in the translated on the old one they called it. It translated to genius. I think that was like Aranami in our last save, and then the pitcher that we had. Which goes to show how checked out I was late in that save that I can't even remember who our best pitcher, what his name was. Oh, thank you, Cole, for that one. When you're seeing this later. So yeah, we got the tip in the comments that if anybody didn't know yet, you can press triangle to skip warm-up pitches. Many hours I put in this, had no idea. Doing good, doing good. On a comfy stream, winning some games. Got my WPBL in the second screen in front of me. Not that I usually ever do that for you guys, because I always, you have my undivided attention, but they got history being made, so if nothing else, wanted to give it the ratings number. I honestly haven't even looked at it since the first inning. Really need his circle change to little there, but I want to get there faster. So this save, I guess I feel like it always ends up kind of well-rounded. Pitching is definitely a big focus. And then for my field, or for my outfield players, I have them focus fielding during the summer and hitting during the winter, with the idea that since we're in up north in Hokkaido, we get all our outdoor work in the summer when it's nice, and then we're stuck inside, so that's when we do all our cage stuff. That's the thought behind it. That's the little story, the narrative we got going. I don't know how well I'm sticking to it at this point, but that's the idea. Out of there, the Takano. This thing out. Great control on his fastball. Well, what's it called? Just Mark. I'm Mark and I wear hats. That's the whole gimmick. But yeah, dude, welcome. We're happy to have you, man. Thanks for hanging out. All right, another big win. Let's go, boys. Hope Kubota gets some stamina back. I didn't want to keep him in there too long. Yeah, the gimmick is I wear hats, but then it, like, canonically, as you can see, my canonically my last name is wears hats. Were they not just wearing white? I got. They had a beautiful view. I was not paying attention. I lost track. They didn't just. Were they not just wearing all white? Might be my bad. Yeah, I hope you guys have been working in the background. That's all you really do. I've had some instances though where we lost the big guy, but the next guy up has been solid. Cap for this one. Aggressive base running. Tier, we can beat mid tiers. Dude, it's so nice having a great pitcher like that. I don't know if we can turn Kubota into that like this quick. I mean, kid is awesome. You know, he's got a simple mix, but it's effective. We play these guys a bunch. I know them. It's a table setter. Let's go. And I'm gonna say I outdo you on that one, because you guys see a lot of repeat ones. Because you guys see my kind of the nicer collection. There's also a ton of beaters in my closet. I mean, like 50 sounds like it has to be high. It has to, but it feels like it could be close. Because I've got minimum of 5 raise hats. I think it's more. I got the World Series Authentic. I've got the batting practice. I've got another older batting practice. I got the Grit and Grind, the City Connect. I have a Devil Rays, like a Mitchell and Ness. feel like that can't be it. I have like 10 college hats, like ASU hats, so we're topping 15 there. But the big one for me is golf hats, because I like for my golf stuff, and those are the ones I don't wear as much on stream because most of them are beat up. So those don't get on as much. I have like just my random like throwbacks and fitteds that I got for stream, like my Marlins hat, my Orioles, the old school Braves one. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I did not even notice the other team's colors. That's funny. But neat. Glad they could look great getting beat. Here we go. Got like 3 or 4 different. No, maybe not that many. 3 Bucks hats at most. Maybe like 6 or 7 minor league hats. Yeah, we got so many in the rotation. So the one. I forgot I could skip it, and we don't really need it because we know his timing. Right? I just said I need that circle change getting better. It's already up to a C. Let's start working on the control. I am a Bucks fan. I just don't watch a ton of football anymore. It kind of came to the point where basically I can only have like 1 football day a week because I have to do something the other day. Or kind of it actually became a lot of no football day. So I need 1 free day during the weekend. And then last year I really started playing a ton of golf on. There we go. Saturdays, that meant I couldn't sit in front of the TV on Sundays. I had stuff to do. The Baker's so weird. I don't know. I don't really get it. I feel like there's more that like to the breadth of the story. I mean, they should be doing everything they can to lock him down. I would say I feel like he's earned it. But at the same time, like, you can't get too ridiculous. Like, it is still a salary cap sport. Like, I don't know. And he's not a top 5 guy in the league at his position. So, yeah. But then it sounds like it was something like basically his feelings were hurt all the way back in June, and then he was never going to sign an extension because of that, unless they literally backed the Brinks truck up. So disappointing if the relationship ends on a bad note. Setting we can play, not in this, no, not the full game. The sim is mandatory. But I always say that I'm a fan of it because 1, it helps the games go by a lot faster, and 2, it keeps you from being able to like really break the game. Because like I've played some games in franchise mode on this where it doesn't like you play the whole game and I end up scoring like 15 runs, and it's not that fun. Which I know I could also turn up the difficulty, but like I kind of like this one where it kind of puts me right. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, that was a little scary. Yeah, Brando, that's right. Oh, okay. It just said, oh, full game in the game. Yeah, sorry. I said that poorly. Yes. In the video game itself, in Pro Spirits, yes, you can play full games. But in Haki no Kiseki, the high school mode, you can't. Sorry, that's my bad. I just read that wrong. I tried strategy, but no, I haven't. And I'm kind of scared too. Honestly, like maybe I'll try it off stream and see if it's worth it, like on a new save or something. I think because in the old game it would have had to translate everything, or I would have been afraid to translate it, so I never tried it. And then now it's like I'm just kind of used to this that I haven't done it. As far as the conditions, do I think it's too specific? You know what? At times, yeah, I would say so. I feel like it was a little bit more relaxed. Like, I hate if it's a situation where, like, I have first and third and I'm down at all. I should be able to hit, but you know what? I don't know. If it's also meant to kind of be somewhat of a challenge and really only let me in the most, like, clutch moments, fair enough. But yeah, there have been times where I'm like, oh, you know what? I wish I could play right now. Like, give me the sticks. Frisk was saying it's like the preferred method. And I've noticed, like, he plays that on his stream, and I think a lot of the Japanese streamers play it, or like, that's like the preferred method in Japan. In the first inning, that's the case, and that's on either side. If they score 3 or we score 3 in the first, it takes over, and then the rest of it is all just kind of conditional. It's in the menu, like what the conditions are, based on inning and runners and score. But yeah, that first one I know for sure. It's 3 runs on either side. 3 runs or 3 outs. I've seen some on like Instagram and stuff. I've seen Pokel's like reels and on TikTok of people having like full MLB squads. Makes sense, I guess. I don't know. And one thing I like totally whiffed on was you could do like expansion teams and franchise. Or you could do like a custom. I think it's up to like 16. Do like a custom NPB. I did not know that was a feature until like I actually got into it. So yeah, you can do expansion, you can do full custom. That's so bad. Base is loaded. Ugh. Can't be doing that. All right, Cap. Hit a grand slam. Oh, all right, we got another chance. Just turn on that a hair early. Now he's scared. I might have 87. Dang it. Adjust the number of game. Probably. I think so. I feel like there was like a bunch of custom settings in the like you can do like rule changes. So I'm gonna say probably. I just don't remember specifics. I was only in there once, like I think on launch day or like the day after. Not a full commitment yet, but I think I might be a Lions fan. I'm not committing to it 100%. It's a soft launch. But I'm kind of feeling it because I looked it up and it's only an hour train ride from the middle of Tokyo to Bella Lumen Dome in Saitama. So I feel like that's doable if I ever go. I can make that work. I'll keep you posted if I ever do commit and decide on a team full time. Whoa! Kave with a contact home run. Guess that's why he's our DH. Let's go. That's sick. I actually mean for him to go 50 pitches. My bad. Teruchi with a 6-1 lead. We should be fine. Oh, he's our knuckleballer, right? Yeah. 30-mile-an-hour difference. One's a sinker. He's just gonna stare at it. I love it. Oh, that's awesome. So good. Not much. Which, like, I know some people were getting frustrated at, like, the idea that they don't chase, but I feel like that's also very cultural. Like, I've heard American pitchers talk about, like, yeah, they don't chase and they foul off everything over there when you're playing Japan. Like, contact is such a valued, like, trait or, like, such a valued skill. So I'm good with it. If it's, like, kind of part of, like, the culture of the game there, I'm in. Or Sleeping Lion. Let's go Tatsumi. Yakua. The 37-mile-an-hour delta is so good. But that one actually makes sense of the knuckleball. That's some practice equipment. Alright, durability went up on them. But yeah, I love the Ephus curve. Alright, back at SCon. Our second home at this point. Did you guys play in the practice game? I feel like it might be. Stay fair. Oh, that would have been awesome. So it took it a wild bounce off the fence. It's not going to take as wild of a bounce, but it might get stuck. All right, lead off double. Let's go. Well placed. Really? Not down the middle like that. I was going to have to jump on it, but it's not on the missed throw. This should. Just like that. 105 off the back, get over. Bang, that's our captain. I think we checked the tapes. Maeda was the first guy I was like, oh, okay, this is a dude. Like back in episode 1, I think I was like on opening day. I feel like I was like, oh, okay, this dude's gonna be awesome. Like game 2 or game 3, when he was starting in left field. Yeah, I feel like he was the first one I mentioned. No business going for those, but I feel like he's a power hitter in the making. Yeah, swing and bunt. You know, probably that I feel like that would make sense. I just never do because I feel like I want the exit velocity, even if it's not their specialty. But yeah, it's probably a good idea. I can never like get myself to think to, and I know it works well on outside pitches that you can like cut one across opposite field. I just never do. I never think about it. Having a 4.52 doesn't seem right. All right, one down. I feel like I should be going sweeper, fastball, curveball against righties just all the time. Two easy outs, love that. Now we can start to change. Dude, I'm happy for we love weak contact. Curve. Oh, and get bases loaded. Let's go. They're switching pitchers. Dang. I would have. Oh, well, so he crossed the plate first. So I feel like I would have been okay if we still got him. I think he crossed the plate first. Jeez. Let's go, boys. 50 pitch outing. I hope this is our year to get a draft pick so we can get the go watch a game and get rid of slow start. That'll be nice. All right, heading back to the finals. Let's go. At least win a game there. First calculator. Shopping in a while. Oh, okay, we gotta stop much. Clutch, we like clutch. We'll use that first base glove. Tender with this team? I feel like it might be. mean, I got one equipment upgrade, but yeah, I don't know. I was more going for player stuff. I usually let the field. I try to buy the dirt when I can, but also I'll buy dirt off stream in the VP menu. I kind of cheat with that, but I feel like I've earned it. So yeah, I'm not always super concerned with buying the dirt. I'd rather get stuff that's harder to come by. Don't do that. I feel like it's finicky. Well, and I know it's upgradable. Like, the better you are, the better the shop gets. Like, I think it's with reputation. I think it was once we got to, at the time, Super Powerhouse, that there's a bus you can buy for, like, I don't know, like 100,000 points. And it, like, opens up more practice games. Like, you can play against new teams, like, in different parts of Japan. But, like, it's by a bus. Yeah, gnarly. I don't think I think it was like literally the last week of playing the other game that I finally like it came up. I was like, wait, we can buy a bus? Are you kidding? And chat was like, you got to buy the bus, and I was like, we're not gonna get there. Like, we just don't have that kind of money or time. Like, that became the new stream goal, and I was just like, no, it's not gonna happen. I love the enthusiasm, but no. If you could get over, that would be. Oh no, okay. Nice, love it. Just get the base hit. Gary. Once you get the timing. What we got to do? That movie, when did I watch that movie? Like, not long ago, in the last year for the first time in a while. Lovely to their own. We're gonna try. Yeah, now that I know the places to scout. There's a 3. Let's do it. I feel like I'm gonna have to look up that site. E-Defender environment defined. So is that like an environmentalism PSA with like an anime girl as like their mascot? Because that's awesome. Yeah, this one. I feel like I'm gonna have to look that up. So are they for sure like Shohei Ohtani? Because I know there are multiple. Like, it's not like an uncommon name. And yeah, this is year 2. Fall of year 2. So fall of 27. Yeah, we know what we're doing at this point. Oh, okay. Wow. That's funny that there's a bunch of them. Yo, Storm, what's up? Yeah, that's awesome. Nicely done. That's funny. All right, no home run this time. I feel like that was a kid who hit one on us earlier. Okay, we were a little slow, but we got it. Yeah, Story was telling me on TikTok and some in comments. He was letting me know about that superstar pitcher. Super psyched for him. You do it. You got it. Well, if he's a year two now and you're playing, and that was like spring before enrollment, it means he wouldn't have gone. So, no, he's going to be in his last summer. If that's the case. Yay. You got it. One shot at glory. Last dance. We can get out of this. No outs. Don't love that, but we can get out of this. Dang. Oh, couldn't jam. Yeah, insides don't work. No. Ah. Should just stayed outside. I don't know why I threw that. Ooh. Oh. You can come back. Okay. Oh, I thought I had him. Dang it. Ah. Yes, they have to have gotten drafted. The ones that don't basically just disappear. See if we can get out of this. No, guys, you can't do that. That's where we're gonna get in trouble. We're just not super deep with the pitching yet. Whoa, let's go. We got some wheels. From the menu on orders on the bottom left in the pause menu. Here we go. Let's get a rally. That's the start of a rally. That's a continuation of a rally. We'll just load them up. I can do this 10 times. Oh, not like that, though. Oh, that would... Yeesh. That's no good. At least turn the order over, but oh, don't like that. Down. All right. Tying run up. Yeah, it's very bittersweet. Like the whole, I don't know. I like the feeling. I like the passing of the torch. It's very cool. Got to cross it. Didn't get under it, but that's a tying run on second. Want that smoke. That's a little scary. Oh. Like, that's one I probably should be opposite swinging on. Oh, that's gonna score too, I feel like. Keep it Escon walls. That's lost there. Lost what we clawed back. That's what we needed on the last one. Basically, whoever is like seems like they're the best equipped to help. Yeah, I try to get first years in as early as I can, as long as it makes sense. And I feel like I usually try to do it. I was doing it on the last save, and I feel like I'm carrying it over where I like having. Somebody hit a home run. No women's game. I think somebody hit a home run. That's cool. I'll put like my best pitcher. I give him the 20 shirt and have him at the end of the bench. Like even if there's not a ton of call, but yeah, just to try to get him in blowouts or like against underdogs. I like doing that. And yeah, I don't have a problem keeping a second year off the 20 man if it need be. No, we're last out. Oh, we can't lose this final 2 years in a row. Still alive. Yeah, I try to do the same. Just kind of like play it situationally, see what makes sense. cool. They automatically steal with bases load or like on full counts like that on 2 outs. Swing. Might have been a mistake. With 2 outs, that was probably a big mistake. I just wanted to trust my captain. I feel like best hitter on the team's out at the plate. You gotta try with a chance to get a go ahead. Not like it would have been a walk off, so maybe that's a reason not to. But and because it didn't work, would have been a reason not to. Oh well. All right. At least I'm not alone there. Oh, that lost just a little. That stinks. Just a little though. We're still going to regionals. Catalyst, all right. All right, but that is where we're gonna call episode. So for the replay, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. As always, please do all that cool YouTube stuff, that like, that share, that subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Cheers.